Hey guys, it's Sophie. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are trying a lot of makeup. It's not necessarily new makeup, but it's new to me, if that makes sense. And all of it's drugstore because I'm a drugstore girl. I don't know, I just don't want to spend a ton of money on one product. I like to find like dupes or just try drugstore, so that's what we're doing today. I just posted a haul, and some of the things in the haul I'm not using today just because I don't see the need to use them today. But if you want to see everything I got and you haven't seen last week's video, I'll link that down below for you. But yeah, so we're kind of just going off of that video. The first thing I'm going to be trying is this Hard Candy Hydrating Primer. It's supposed to have like a grip to it. It doesn't want to focus. Hello, there we go. It's supposed to have a grip to it, and I've also watched reviews on it, and it's supposed to be a dupe for the Milk Hydro Grip, and this was only $7, and I believe the Milk Hydro Grip is like $30 or something. So yeah, it's definitely a lot cheaper. I cannot be the judge of like if it's a dupe because I've never tried the Milk Hydro Grip, but in the videos I watched, the girls who did, they literally did like 1/2 milk, 1/2 this one, and they said it was a good dupe. So I've never actually tried, oh my gosh, I've never tried jelly primers or like grip primers before. It looks just like the milk. It's green. It's like a green consistency. It's really jelly-like. I've never tried that before. Ooh, feels nice. It doesn't have like an overwhelming scent to it. I am very sensitive to smells. I have very sensitive skin, so I can never really use things that have too much fragrance to it. It is tacky. It's probably the most tacky primer I've ever used, but that's because it's a jelly and it is supposed to be like really grippy, so that makes sense. So the next product I'm going to use, I have used before, but when I bought it like a month or so ago, I never shared it with you guys, so I just wanted to talk about it. This is the Milani Supercharged Brightening Under Eye Tint. When I tell you that it took me forever to get this, it took me forever to get this because it like blew up on TikTok last summer, and I tried to buy it last summer, and I finally got my hands on it like a couple months ago because it was just this shade, the 110, the pink rose is the lightest shade. It was never like at my Ulta. But yeah, I just really like this stuff because I feel like it just kind of evens out my skin tone, which is like what it's supposed to do because it's like a brightener, a corrector. I ordered on the Catrice website their True Skin foundation. It literally went viral from TikTok, from YouTube. Couldn't get it anywhere for a long time. It was $11, but with shipping and stuff, it was $18. I ordered it on the Catrice website. I got the shade 001 Neutral Fair because, as you can see, I'm super pale, so I always get the lightest shade, and then if it's like too light, which doesn't happen often, but if it ever is, I just bronze it up or contour or whatever, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, I like the pump on it. It's a nice pump. It's a pretty big size too. And I just heard such good things about it. Just super long wearing. It looks flawless. So I'm really hopeful for it. I have really high expectations for it, which makes me nervous because I feel like the higher expectations you have for something, sometimes the more it has to fall. But yeah, I just put some on the back of my hand. It's kind of runny actually, but oh well, as long as it covers up my acne, I don't really care. I feel like it might not cover up all my acne because my skin is just not good today. Oh, hi kitty. Hey kitty. Oh, that's cute. I didn't realize he was sitting there. But yeah, so I'm just going to blend it in. Wow, it actually, this is probably the most like full coverage foundation I own. Okay, I changed the battery, finished blending it in, and I really like it. I mean, you could still see my acne just because my acne is really dark because I pick at it, so don't pick at your acne. It'll be 10 times harder to get rid of, but I do. And yeah, I really like it. It is actually quite light. Maybe I could have went a shade darker, but honestly, I think it's fine because then I can just, as I said, contour, bronze it up, all that jazz. So I'm going to now, I'm going to use my bronzing contour stick. It's the Milani Supercharged multi-use stick. I really like this. It's pretty neutral, but still nice. And it's the shade 150 Electric Bronze. I just picked up another one. But as you can see, it's just like a nice light brown color. And I just take it there and under my face and on my forehead. And I'm gonna blend that out. And then I'm also gonna take the same multi-use stick and just make some lines on my nose. And then I take this e.l.f. brush, the eyeshadow C brush. I don't know, it just looks like that. It's pretty compact. And then I just blend in the lines. And then when I conceal, I just put some concealer down the middle. I'm telling you, I'm not the best at makeup. I can completely attest to that, but I like it. So, you know, I just make videos about it. But yeah, so now we're going to go in with concealer. And I like to take this Instant Age Rewind Eraser one. Everyone knows this is such a classic. And this shade is actually too light for me, so I didn't want to waste it. So I've just been using it under my eyes to brighten it. And then I use my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer all over my face because it's not so bright. But yeah, so we'll put this under my eyes. I'm going to blend that. And then I will put my Hydrating Camo over my face. And I want to show you these really cute sponges from Real Techniques. I love this sponge. It's such a good size for like contour, concealer. I use it for banana powder. I mean, I just really like these sponges. Okay, so I just blended in my concealer, and I am just not used to a high coverage foundation, I think, because for the longest time I've been using this CC cream by e.l.f. and it's so much more lightweight than this. And I do like it, like it does cover a lot, but I feel like I'm just not used to it. And it looks a little cakey on me. I mean, as I said, I have really dry skin, so I feel like a lot of products look cakey on me just because it'll sit in my dry patches. And I put moisturizer on before this, and you saw me prime, so I mean, my skin just sucks, I guess. It doesn't look like terrible, but I feel like it looks cakier than normal because it's just like a more high coverage foundation. I guess my number one thing I want to see, I mean, I got to see that it is high coverage. I really want to see how long it lasts, like stays covering, because I heard it has such a like long like coverage time. And I feel like sometimes with CC creams that I just showed you, like they don't last nearly as long as I want them to. So that's what I'm like mostly looking forward to, just seeing like how long it'll last, like how long it'll go. And I'll do like check-ins and stuff for you. But so far, like, I like it. I just feel like it looks a little cakey on me. I don't know, you guys can be the judge if you want. I think it looks a little cakey on me. I don't hate it, but it just looks a little cakey on me because I'm not used to like this much makeup. Like I feel like it doesn't feel heavy, but I feel like it looks kind of heavier on me. I don't know, I like it. I'm just like not in love with it yet. But yeah, I do get the hype of like how full coverage it is, because when I first put it on, I was like, oh my gosh, like that's a lot. So I get that, and it's only $11, so having something be that high coverage for so cheap is pretty incredible. And I feel like the primer did really grip it, and I like it, but I feel like I like the one I use. Let's see, I use this one right now, this one by Wet n Wild. It's a serum. I feel like I like that one a little better still, but I do like it. So I'm just really curious to see how long it's gonna last. And yeah, I'd give it so far like a 7 or an 8. I'm not like wowed by it, but I really like it so far. So that's how it's going. Okay, so for powder, because my face is so dry, I'm just gonna powder under my eyes and like on my T-zone. I'm not even gonna powder the rest of my face. And this little brush is a Morphe brush. I don't know what it's called, but I like it. I feel like it's a really good size and shape to go under my eyes. And yeah, I'm just using the Fit Me, my Maybelline powder. My favorite is the Rimmel Stay Matte, but I want to use this up first. Okay, so I feel like that is the like base. I mean, maybe on camera it doesn't look cakey, but I feel like in real life, I'm looking at the mirror over there, it looks a little cakey. This I'm really excited about. This is the Milani, I gotta write it. What does it say? I wrote it down. Milani All Inclusive eye, cheek, and face palette, and I just love the packaging first. That's so cute. But then when you open it, it has a mirror in it, which I'm really excited about because a lot of my products don't have mirrors in it, but I like this one has a mirror so I can see what I'm doing. And this is gonna be really good for traveling. I have some weddings coming up this summer, so like when I'm doing my makeup in the car, this will be perfect. So yeah, it has a highlighter, a bronzer, and a blush, like a shimmery light blush, and then like a darker pink blush. And then in the middle it has 2 matte eyeshadows and 1 shimmer shadow. And I just love this. Or I mean, I haven't tried it on, so I guess I don't know if I love it on me, but I love the idea of it. Like, A, these shades are really pretty, but B, it's gonna be so handy for traveling. So I really hope I like this. I heard about it from Tati's video that she posted a couple weeks ago. She was like raving about it. So I really, really hope I like this. So we're going to take this bronzer color. I'm gonna use my Morphe bronze brush. We're gonna take that bronzer. I hope it's not too, oh, I just knocked stuff over. I hope it's not too orange. It doesn't look that orange, but we're just gonna bronze up my skin. Okay, so I just finished bronzing. I don't do like a ton, so maybe I don't look that different, but I feel like I definitely got more dimension back in my face a little bit from that. It's a little orange, but not like crazy orange, so yeah, I'm happy with that. There was a little bit of fallout. So now that that's done, I just want to take my banana powder really quickly and go under my eyes. This is the Essence Brighten Up banana powder. It's like $2, $3. It's super inexpensive and I love it. I always put it under my eyes. I'm gonna use that this little sponge again. So next we're going to do blush. I know me, I would probably pick that lighter blush, but for the sake of this video, I'm gonna do a little bit of both because I wanna see what they're like. So I'm gonna do a little bit of that darker blush on the bottom that's not shimmery, and then I'm gonna do a little bit of the lighter shade that has shimmer in it. I love shimmer. Like, it can be in my blush, it can be in my highlight, obviously, it can be in my eyeshadow. Like, I don't care. I love shimmer, so, but I'm happy with this. This is nice. So I'm gonna take this lighter one and go on top of it. I just want to see what it's like. Yeah, I think it lightened it up a little bit, which I like. I like a lighter one. And it has a little bit of shimmer, which I like, so I think I like that one better, but they're both nice. I'm actually gonna swatch them for you. So this is that like darker, not shimmery one. I'm gonna swatch that on my arm. And then I'm gonna swatch the other one. That's that like lighter, shimmery one. As you can see, there's a big difference. So I'm gonna swatch that one for you. And then if you see the swatches, that's the lighter, shimmery one, that's the dark one. I don't know, one of them's like more coral and one's more pink. Again, I like kind of the lighter one with the shimmer because that's just my preference, but they're both really pretty. So that was the blushes. I can swatch the bronzer for you, I guess. As you can see, it's like a little orange, but not like too bad. So that's the bronzer on the top swatch. And then I could swatch the highlighter. So this is the highlighter. It's a lot more gold than I would normally go for. I kind of go for like a white or a pink highlighter, but it is really pretty. At least it looks in the palette pretty. So that's the highlighter shade. Yeah, that's pretty too. It's way more like gold than I would go for, but I think it is pretty. So let's hope I like it on my skin. I'm taking this little Morphe brush and I'm going to do my highlighter. You can wet the brush if you want. I normally don't, but you definitely can. Honestly, I am not that impressed with the highlighter. Not that impressed with it. The other highlighter that I have from Milani, I like quite a bit better. I think it's just the color for me. I don't ever do like gold highlighters. I always go for like a pink or like a white highlighter. It's not bad, it's just like not what I'm used to. It's fine, and there is quite a bit of fallout with the highlighter. This is the worst fallout yet. Okay, so next I'm going to hold off on this because I want to set my face. So I'm just going to set this with the Morphe Dewy setting spray. Okay, so I just did my eyebrows off camera and I just curled my eyelashes. So this is a product that I bought also like a month ago, but just didn't tell you guys about. So like a year or two ago, my favorite way to do my brows was a brow pencil, and it was this brow pencil by Wet n Wild. It's the rectangular brow pencil, and when I say I used to be obsessed with it, like I was obsessed with it. And this is the shade, let's see, this shade is my old shade. This is the shade Ash Brown. But then I got so many comments on TikTok, on my YouTube video, that like my brows were too dark for me, blah blah blah. So I was like, okay, I will, and then I should try a gel as well. So I tried a gel, I went a shade lighter, and I've loved it. So I decided to give my Wow Brow gel by e.l.f. a little break because I wanted to try my old go-to, but a shade lighter. And let me tell you, my Wow Brow kicks its butt. I mean, I like this. It's not bad. It looks fine. But after you go from like a quick just swipe of the gel, swipe of the gel, to having to go back to sitting there, filling them in for like minutes, it's just no comparison. Like this is quick and easy, and it looks just as fine. So yeah, this is that same eyebrow pencil by Wet n Wild, the rectangular brow pencil, but in the shade Taupe. It's a shade lighter. And I don't know, it is a good color for me, but I just like my Wow Brow better. I'm gonna try the shadows in a little bit. But before I do that, I have to prime my eyes, and this is the Covergirl Lid Lock eyeshadow primer, and I've been wanting to try it. Oh, is it freaking backwards? I don't know, but I wanted to try this for a really long time because the one I have by Milani, I like, but I don't love it. And I heard this one's supposed to be good for sensitive skin, which I have, so I just thought I would give it a try. I got it at Walmart because I couldn't find it at Ulta, but at Walmart it was $14 and on the Ulta site it was $9. Why is it more expensive at Walmart? I have no idea. But yeah, this is the doe foot applicator, and the shade, it's already lighter than my Milani one. My Milani one is kind of hard to blend out on me because it's kind of like an orangish color. So yeah, I'm hoping this is just easier to, and it doesn't have a doe foot applicator, you just squeeze it out. So I like that it has a doe foot applicator, and I like that it's not as dark. So we're gonna put that on. Okay, that's my favorite thing I've used all day today. It's so much easier than my Milani one to blend, and because it has a doe foot applicator and it's a lighter skin color and I'm really pale, it's just so much easier. I really like how it went on. I just hope that when I put eyeshadow on it, it holds it really well, because my Milani one does hold it really well. I just don't like putting it on. But yeah, these are the shadows that the Milani face palette comes with, and I'll swatch them for you guys. So this top one is like, as you can see, it's like a pinky matte color, and that's really pretty. So I'll swatch that one for you guys. I'm not impressed with the swatches. The swatches aren't going too great, I'll be honest. And then this bottom shadow is another matte. It's kind of like a brownish orange color. Kind of looks a lot like the bronzer, honestly. I'm not impressed with the swatches, but that's that one. So the shadow, the shimmer shade, I don't mind like a gold shimmer shade, honestly. I think they look fine. I just don't like it as a highlighter. What? Okay, in the pan, it looks gold, but when you swatch it, it's like pink. I don't know, I like pink better than gold, so that's fine with me. That's a pretty shimmer shade. Oh yeah, that's my favorite one, but I'm not surprised. I love shimmer shades. So that's the 3 colors. I don't do swatches that great, I'm sorry. But yeah, I love that shimmer shade. The other 2 I'm like, meh about. So let's see how they perform on the eyes. Okay, so for my base color, I'm gonna take that first matte shadow. I'm gonna put it on a bigger brush. This is a brush I'm using. It's a Real Techniques brush. There's a lot of fallout to it. I'm just like not that impressed with it. I don't think it like covers my eye as much as I was expecting it to. That could also be the eyeshadow primer. Maybe it just doesn't work as good as my Milani one, but I like how it applies better. I don't know. It's okay. Okay, so I just finished putting on the other eye. I'm gonna try to make a crease with that darker color on the bottom, that other matte, and then I'll tie it all together with the shimmer. I feel like the shimmer might save it because I would like the shimmer, but so far it's not going well. Okay, I just made like a crease and I kind of blended everything together. I think that that second matte shadow shade, again, quite a bit of fallout, but I feel like it has quite a bit more pigment than the first matte shade, but I do like the pink better than this brown color. So I wish that the pink had more pigment because I like that color more, but it doesn't. I'm gonna take that pink color again under my eyes just to get some more pink in there. I think that's the problem with this palette. I don't like the colors on me. And I'm really freaking upset because I was really excited about this palette and like traveling with it, and now I'm like, I don't think I should travel with it because I don't like how it looks. Like, I feel like I'd have to bring other shades with it to make it work, and that defeats the whole purpose because I just want to take this when I travel. I don't want to take a million products. I'm sad. But I'm gonna take that shimmer shade that I did like and I'm gonna put it in the middle of my eye, and maybe that'll save it. Oh no. Okay, this shimmer isn't as pigmented as I thought it was gonna be. Like, on my finger it looked pigmented, but on my eye it's not very pigmented. Gosh, I am so upset. Or it's the eyeshadow primer just not really working that well, which again upsets me because I like how it applies. I just don't know if it's working that great. Okay, there is shimmer to it, as you can see. There's shimmer to it, but I've used shimmers in the past where it like will knock you out. That's so blinding. So there's shimmer to it, it's just not enough shimmer for my taste, but I like super shimmery. So if you don't like super shimmery, that color would probably work for you. These really bad fallout, really bad, at least in the pan. I don't know if I see that much fallout on my face, but in the pan, it's pretty bad. I guess I'd rather it be fallout in the pan than on my face, but yeah. So that was that. I'm going to take the highlighter, I think, to do like an inner corner moment just because that shimmer is not bright enough for me. It's good in the middle of my eye, but for inner corner, I want bright. So I'm gonna take that highlighter and put it on the inner corner. Even that wasn't bright enough for me, honestly. I just like a light pink, a white. These colors just aren't working for me. I think that's the problem. I just don't like the color story. So that's the eyes right now. You tell me in the comments if you like the colors, because I don't. I really don't like the colors. So I'm gonna take my old highlighter, this like light color, and I'm gonna take this little brush and I'm gonna do that for under my brow bone and for in the corner just because I don't like that gold. I like the blush though, and I don't mind the bronzer, but the shadows and the highlight. And okay, now that that's done, I'm going to take my mascara. I don't know why I said that so weird. My mascara, Maybelline Lash Sensational. My favorite mascara is the Essence by the Princess by Essence one in the green tube, but I'm trying to use this up first because I have too many of these, and I do really like it. I just like the Essence one a little better. So I'm going to take my mascara and I'll be right back with you. Okay, lashes are done. Like those, I really like that mascara. So if you're looking for a new one and never tried that one, I recommend. For my lips today, I'm going to take this Maybelline lipstick and then this gloss on top. I bought another lipstick because I just like didn't have any. So, and I've been kind of sick of liquid lips because they're so drying. So I wanted to try a lipstick. I have used this once already and I did like it, but I feel like it needs a gloss. I put my Madison Beer lip gloss over it just because, I don't know, it was a little too light for me on its own. But besides that, I really liked it. Like, I like how it felt, I like how it went on, it lasted decently. So yeah, I have tried this before, but I've never tried it with this on top of it. I've never tried this period. So I'm really excited to see how these two look together. And this Maybelline lipstick is in the shade 450 Romantic Rose. I got it at Ulta. Okay, so that is the lipstick by itself. Again, it's a little light for me, right? I don't know, I feel like it's a little light for me, so I'm gonna put the gloss on top, but I do like it. I just don't like it on its own, but I like it underneath stuff, if that makes sense. And this is the NYX This Is Milky Gloss. It's $8.50 at Ulta. When this first came out, I really wanted it because I saw it all over TikTok. And the only shade that I could find was that like really light bubblegum pink shade. I liked the consistency of the gloss, but I didn't like the shade, so I ended up getting rid of it because I never wore it because I didn't like that shade. This is the shade I originally wanted, but I couldn't find anywhere, so it was sold out. This is the shade Cherry Skimmed, Cherry Skimmed, and I think it looks beautiful in the package. I just hope that it goes on nicely because I remember really liking the formula and like the applicator. So yeah, I think this will go really good with this lipstick. I like this a lot. I feel like it darkened up that lipstick, but not like too much, but just like a little bit, which is what I wanted. Out of everything I just tried, it was kind of a roller coaster. Some things I liked, some things I didn't like. So far, I would give this look, like a 7 out of 10. I think the biggest problem is I just don't like this face palette. And I don't know what to do with it because I don't want to waste it. I don't know if I'll use it though. So I'm either gonna try to give it to a friend or I'm gonna make myself use it because it is very convenient. I wish I just liked the colors better. I'll show you my makeup in natural lighting really quick because I feel like makeup always looks better in natural lighting. Like, see, it looks so much better in natural lighting already. That foundation, it's a little cakey, is it not? I don't know. I don't know how to feel. I feel like I'll have more thoughts as the day goes on. I'll do some like check-ins to tell you like how it's lasting. But my first impressions are, I don't know what I feel. I don't know. I like some of it. I don't like some of it. You tell me if these colors look good on me because I feel like they don't, but I will check in with you guys later and hopefully it goes better. Okay, it's been a few hours later already. I feel like I haven't left this spot, but I filmed a YouTube video. I filmed a few TikToks. I'm gonna eat dinner now. We're gonna see how the lips, you know, pan out with the dinner test. This is it in natural lighting. Yeah, my acne just doesn't really cover good. I don't know, it is growing on me. I'm liking the eyeshadow more now than I did. And the highlighter doesn't bug me as much either now. I don't know, it's just, I feel like I just had to get used to it. I like it better now. But do I like it more than my other makeup I've tried? I don't know yet, but I like it better than I did, so that's good. And 3 hours later, it still looks the same and good, so that's good. I will see you guys when I have dinner and we can do the lipstick test. I'm kind of thinking it's not gonna stay on because it's not a liquid lip, but if it doesn't, that's fine. But yeah, I'll see you guys for dinner. Okay, it's like 8:30 now, almost 9 o'clock. This is the state of it. See, it's kind of cakey. I don't know. This is the eyeshadow. The lips actually look good still, but taste test. See if it survives my salad. I've also been drinking water, and there's not much lipstick on my straw. There's like a little. See that little bit right there? But not a lot. I feel like it's actually holding up pretty good. I also wanted to eat some pasta or like a brat or something, but I'm dealing with cramps right now. If I eat something else, I'll check back in, see how the lipstick holds up. If I don't, I'll check back in before I go to bed. It's already like 9 o'clock almost, but I don't want to take my makeup off yet because I've only had it on for 5 hours. But I already have my PJs on, so it feels weird to have makeup on when I have PJs on. I'm going to try to keep it on for like 8 hours, so I'm going to try to keep it on till like midnight if I stay up that late. So far it's doing good. A little cakey, but pretty good. See you guys later. Okay, I'll be honest, it's only been like 15 minutes later because I felt okay after I ate the salad, so I figured I should eat a little more. So now I'm having Alfredo. And my boyfriend kissed me when I got home because he worked tonight. So he's the cook of the family, so I'm just eating pretty much whatever I could find. I just put in a frozen meal, which is this, and then I had salad. I don't know, I don't like cooking, okay? But yeah, it's standing up pretty good still. Okay guys, I failed. I was trying to make it till midnight, so it'd be a full 8 hours, but it's only 10:30. I've only been wearing the makeup for 6 hours, but I'm so tired that I'm gonna take it off. This is the makeup. It didn't last that long. Honestly, it looks pretty cakey, but it's whatever. I'm having a bad skin day. My skin's super dry, so I don't really blame it. But yeah, I wrote down what I would like rate these. So for the primer, I really liked how it felt like when I first put it on. And I like it, but not more than my serum that I have been using. So I'd give it like an 8. I would recommend it. Give it a try. And if you've tried both of those, tell me if it's like the milk one or not. I'm curious. And then next I wrote down the foundation. I'm not incredibly wowed by it like I was expecting to be based on like reviews on social media that I've seen. I'm just sitting on my counter. I don't want to stand anymore. Ugh, so lighting's probably crap. But I am impressed by like how much it covered at first. And if you want to try it, I say go for it. I'd give it like a solid 7 out of 10. And then after that I wrote down the face palette. Oh my god. I think I like the idea of the face palette more than I actually like the face palette. But I'm gonna keep using it because I want to like it, and throughout the day I kind of liked it more and more. So I'll give that like a 6. If you're looking for a face palette and you like that color palette more than me, I would say do it. And if you're traveling and you like that face palette coloring again, I'd say go for it. And then the eye primer, I really like it so far. I'd give it a 9. I really like how it applies, and I like the doe foot applicator, and I like that it's a lighter shade, but I think my Milani one might hold more pigment than it, but I don't know, I'll use both of them. But yeah, I think that was like one of my favorite things I tried today. So yeah. The next thing I've written down is that eyebrow pencil. Like a year or 2 ago I would have given it a 10, but I'd say now I'm gonna give it a 7 just because I've become a gel person. I don't mind it, but I think I'm gonna stick to gel most of the time. But if you're looking for an eyebrow pencil because you like those better, I would check out Wow, they're really cheap, or Elf, again, really cheap and really good. So I would recommend it, but I don't like it more than my Wow Brow. Okay, next I have my lipstick. I really do like that Maybelline lipstick that I was wearing earlier, and it's gone now because I ate and it's been hours later, but I did really like it. I would say the color's a little lighter than I'm used to, so I definitely don't want to wear it on its own. I'd want to wear it with lip gloss over top, so I'd give it like a 7 or an 8, but I do like it. So if you're looking for a good lipstick, check out Maybelline. You probably already knew that. I'm like the last person on earth to ever join the things, but yeah. And then last is that lip gloss. 10 out of 10. I really like it. I thought I would because I liked the consistency of it and the look of it and everything. When I tried it the last time, I just didn't like the color. But now that I have the color I like, game changer. Really like it. I have never worn it on its own yet. I'll try it on its own next time I wear it. So the moral of the story is, I liked everything I used today. Some more than others. The face palette is probably my least favorite, but I'm still gonna try it out because I think it has potential. And it's hard. I like everything I tried, but everything I own I like more. Like what I have been doing, I like more. But it's always good to try new makeup every now and then, like once a year, twice a year, whatever, just to switch it up. So I'm so glad I did it. And if you have tried any of these products, or you're going to try any of these products, let me know down below. I'm curious. And thank you so much for watching. If you want to keep up with me on any of my social medias, I will write them down below, and I will link them down below. So thanks so much for watching. Goodbye. Have a great day.
You are always on my mind, always on my mind, always on my mind. Oh, you are always on my mind, always on my mind, always on my mind.